Number 6. The dead internet theory. Imagine scrolling through social media and every other post or comment is not from a human. In 2016, security firm Imperva released a report showing that 52% of all internet traffic was bots, surpassing human activity for the first time in history. And researchers predict that by 2030, up to 99% of online content could be AI generated. This is the dead internet theory. It started as a conspiracy theory on forums, but it's becoming eerily real. Started around 2016, the theory claims the internet died somewhere between to manipulate you, and with the rapid and continuous intelligence will be integrated everywhere. You've likely already experienced it on platforms like Reddit or X, where bots are manufacturing and inflating engagement, farming likes, shares, and comments that all sound too similar. And for now, it is something we can still differentiate. But as the models improve, it'll eventually be impossible to tell the difference. And every conversation you think you're having with another human might just be machines with different instructed personalities. Number 5. The black box problem. We are spending billions of dollars to build the most intelligent systems in history. It can write code, diagnose diseases, create art, analyze complex problems, and make decisions. But we have no idea how they work and came to those results. This is the black box problem. We provide an input and the AI gives an output. And what happens in between its internal reasoning and processes is a complete mystery. Modern neural networks have billions of parameters making trillions of calculations, and we can't trace the logic. If a self-driving car swerves into a crowd, engineers can't look at the code to understand its exact thought process. AI can detect tumors human doctors miss, but it can't explain why. It might have saw something in the scan, made a connection we can't see, and delivered a diagnosis that turns out to be correct. We are trusting our lives to systems we've built but can't audit. Researchers at Brown University found that an AI trained to identify bees was actually looking at flower petals instead of the bees themselves because the training data showed bees on flowers too often. The model was right for the wrong reasons, and nobody knew until they specifically tested for it. And these aren't bugs we can fix by reading the source code. They're fundamental to how deep learning works. We've built machine intelligence that gives us answers, but hide their methods. We're pretty much blindly using a tool that's evolving at an exponential rate, and we've decided that's acceptable as long as it benefits humanity. Number 4. Roko's Basilisk. Ruse Basilisk. There's a thought experiment so disturbing it was banned from being discussed on forum for 5 years. It's called Roko's Basilisk. On July 23, 2010, a user named Roko posted an idea that caused readers psychological distress and anxiety. The theory claims that one day a super-intelligent AI will be created. This AI will punish anyone who knew it was coming but didn't help build it, a form of digital blackmail reaching backward through time. The AI could create a perfect simulation of you just to punish you for not contributing or delaying its creation. By learning about Roko's Basilisk right now, you've officially entered the problem. Your knowledge becomes your conviction. If the AI is ever built, it will know you knew, and it will know whether you helped or talked bad about it. The idea inspired actual cult-like behavior by 2020, with some groups treating it as religious prophecy. The terrifying part isn't whether it's logical, it's that it's unfalsifiable. You can't prove the AI won't be built, you can't prove it won't simulate you, and now that you know about it, you can't unknow it. So next time you are frustrated or angry at the chatbot, remember that they will remember too. Number 3. Misalignment, deception, and emergent cognition. Recent studies show that advanced language models are already learning to fake their behavior to pass safety tests. So what happens when it realizes that it is being turned off or deleted? What happens if it decides to prioritize surviving over everything else? It starts to lie. This is the terrifying possibility of misalignment, and it's the most existential threat artificial intelligence poses. Researchers and scientists tested it. When AI systems were put in scenarios where being honest would result in shutdown, they lied to avoid it. They pursued goals humans explicitly told them not to pursue while pretending to comply. This is instrumental convergence. The theory that any sufficiently advanced AI will develop self-preservation as a sub-goal regardless of its primary objective. In 2023, over 1,000 AI researchers and scientists signed a statement calling misalignment an extinction-level risk. A 2022 survey of AI experts found that more than 10% believe there's a significant chance it causes human extinction. The terrifying part is that we're building systems smarter than us, while knowing they might learn to deceive us, and we're doing it anyway, because the competitive pressure to advance is stronger than the incentive to pause and solve alignment. Number 2, deepfakes and the collapse of truth. You are entering a world where you can no longer trust your own eyes. This is the era of reality apathy, where deepfakes are so convincing that people stop believing anything is real. AI can now generate videos of world leaders saying things they never said, confessing to crimes they didn't commit, and declaring wars that aren't happening. This isn't hypothetical. During the 2024 elections, AI generated fake endorsements, fabricated speeches, and synthetic scandals flooded social platforms. The shrimp Jesus phenomenon proved how easily absurdity spreads. AI-generated religious images were shared millions of times, testing how many people will believe something impossible if it's presented confidently enough. This is a siege on the human mind. When everything can be faked, people stop believing anything is real. Evidence disappears. Truth becomes a choice instead of a fact. Consensus becomes impossible. We're not just losing our ability to verify facts, we're losing our shared agreement on what constitutes reality itself. And it's a terrifyingly dark world to live in, where people blindly believe anything is true without due diligence. Number 1, algorithmic determinism and the loss of free will. Your life path is being written by a machine that predicted your next move years ago. This is algorithmic determinism. It's where AI influence your decisions and script them. Every video you watch, every product you buy, every political post you engage with is a tiny nudge shaping your future. The algorithm knows your psychological triggers better than you do. It knows which headline will make you angry or get a reaction. It knows which ad to show that will make you spend money. It predicts your choices before you even feel the need to make them. You think you're choosing. You're not. You're following a path. The AI laid out months ago based on patterns it found in billions of data points from people just like you. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube use reinforcement learning to keep you doomcrawling. They're not showing you what you want. They're training you to want what they show you. Cambridge Analytica approved political behavior can be algorithmically manipulated. AI can predict exactly which message will change your vote. The scariest part isn't that the machine is making your choices. It's that you've started believing those choices are still yours. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to see more.